my little craft fairies, thank you for joining me today. One of my new favorites is this diorama card die from Griffin. So I am going to show you how simple it is to put it together. So here is the inspiration sheet, and here is how to put it together. Super simple. Here are your dies. You get like a lot of dies. Like, I didn't even count, so I don't know. I'm not gonna count, but there's like a lot of dies in here. So anyways, your main die to create the diorama is going to be this here, and this is the largest die. Then you also get, if you would like to make a cover for it, you also get this die here. So these are your main two. The others are just embellishments and decorations. All right, so what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to cut this out, and you will need your large cutting plates with your die cutting machine, the largest of the largest. And I cut this out. So what you need to do is when it cuts out, you're going to have to put some tape on each of the ends, each of the 4 ends. And I'm not going to recommend glue because we have to like fold this over. So you want to get a tape. This is from Dollar Tree. I use this a lot. It's okay for this project. I definitely will recommend something stronger, but it will hold your project together. You're just gonna have to kind of like work it a little bit. It's also, if you want, you should probably get a glue gun. Okay, so what you need to do is each side is going to come with some score lines. So you're just going to start folding your score lines, and you want to, I'm not going to sit here and have you watch me fold all 4 sides, but there's your first score line, like you're going to see them. I know it's probably hard to see on this paper. This is some of Anna's paper, and there's your second score line. Then here is the third score line. And then finally on the end where your adhesive is your 4th score line. Okay, so you just want to go around all 4 sides and fold your score lines. Okay, and then there's even little tabs on each corner that you just want to fold down. So I'm going to finish that and I'll be back. You're going to want to start on the longer sides, and you want to peel your adhesive strip, and then what you're pretty much doing is just folding. You're folding it, and it's going to make a little, I don't want to say a box, like a frame, but you're going to need to press a little bit to get that adhesive to stick. And then you want to go ahead and do the other side. So I'm just kind of still pressing on this a little, and then because you don't want it to start lifting, so then go do the other side and just peel off, and then you just do the same thing. You're just folding pretty much until you can't fold anymore, and that last layer it's just creating that little box. See, a little frame, not a box, like a little frame. And I'm just holding it down to get my adhesive to stick. And then once you do that, you're gonna want to take your sides. So you have your tabs on the side here. You want to go ahead, you can use wet glue, but it's just best to use this hot glue because it's much faster. So I'm just going to take a little bit of hot glue, and you're just going to bring this down and just glue your sides together and just hold it until it starts to dry. It feels a little hot. If you're sensitive to heat, then use the wet glue. Okay, and then I can kind of use both hands and just put a little bit here, and I'm going to press this down here. So I'm securing my tabs. It's really easy, guys. Like, sometimes it's hard to explain, but it's really easy. Like, you just fold it over until that bottom base with the tape on it is, you know, touching this base here. So that's done. And then I'm going to go ahead and do these two as well. And I'm just going to go ahead and do them both at the same time. Just move a little quick if you can. Do not, if it's too hot, don't rush it. Some guns are hotter than others. I know I have one that's really hot. Like as soon as you turn it on, it starts boiling. Like you actually can see bubbles. All right, so I'm just getting the glue off my fingers. And then now we are ready to fold in our shorter sides. So you just take your adhesive off. And look, I'm just folding it all the way down till it touches that base. And you just hold it and push it. So easy. Like this is such a neat project. You can make this from scratch. I'm not about to do that for you guys because I'm gonna take too long, but it's so neat, you know, and you know, it's just super easy, and it'll make a nice project. So then I'm doing the other side, and then just pushing it down, and then look, we created like a little tray, a frame, a box, like a shadow box, like whatever you want to call it. Look at that. Super cute. Like that was super easy. So I don't know how else to explain it to you to make it any more simpler, but yeah, that's it. So then now we're going to move on to decorating. So you get a lot of dies in here to decorate. Okay, so the cover, let's see, is here. So this is the cover. So I just took the same paper and just cut it out. So what's going to happen is you're going to take this piece here. Let me grab it. I am like spilling stuff everywhere, dropping stuff. So you're going to take this piece here, and this is where the score line is going to be, and you're just going to put some you can go ahead and fold it first or put the adhesive on it first, whichever makes, you know, is better for you. So you're just gonna fold it like that, and then what's gonna happen is it's gonna become like a little cover. Okay, so you need to put some adhesive on whatever side you want glued down. You could use glue or adhesive. I think I want to do that last, because then to be trying to embellish and hold this open is going to be a little annoying to me. So let me go ahead and finish decorating. So I'm just going to put this in here in the middle. Okay. And then, so I have chosen some of her florals, and from just, you know, different kits or whatever that I've tried to use some of the purple ones. So these are some of her stickers. And then let's see, I created some of the 3D flowers here. And what you're going to do to create that flower is you're going to take, it's going to come with like this would be considered the largest die, and then there's going to be like a medium size, and then there's going to be, this is the medium, and then there's going to be like the small size. So I just put some foam tape on each layer, and you just stack them from largest to smallest, or however you want to do it. And then I put a little jewel in the middle. Okay, so just like that. And then you can just put some foam adhesive on the back to add that to your diorama. So yeah, so it's just pretty much just decorating right now. Her stickers that already have the 3D stickers, you don't have to put foam on those because those already have stickers on it, unless you want it very dimensional. then you just go ahead and add that to the back. But I'm just gonna go ahead and peel off stickers, and like I said, these are just from various kits of hers that I was just finding these purple florals to pretty much go with my card. So yeah, that's it. You just decorate and start adding. So then there's these little foliage here, and I use some of her matte foil paper, and then some here. So I'm just gonna add this and I'll decorate this. And then it comes with a die like this. So this is like a corner die. You could use it if you want, like as a frame, but it was meant to be like a corner die. So when you cut it out, it's going to look like this, and then you would just take your scissors and you would just snip, and you have your corners. Like that simple. Isn't that cute? So then you can just take some adhesive and you're just going to glue these on each of the corners. And this is not mandatory, it's just a decorative accent to this. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now I want to work on this closure here. Remember, we're going to like glue it to the side and close it. So I kind of want to decorate it before I do that, because I'm not doing like a lot of 3D decorating. So there is also a die in there that's beautiful, and it looks like this, and you can cut this out twice in different colors, and you can use a part as a frame and another color of the inlay, just lay it inside. So that's nice. I did not do that. I just cut it out in this beautiful green and a Griffin green matte foil paper, and I have some foam adhesive on the back. So I'm just gonna place that there. So I'm just gonna place this right here, kind of like the middle, and just give it a good little press. So this is just me just freestyling, you know, creating my collage, my scene. And I'm gonna stick that there. These are cute. These look like little daisies or something. I mean, they could be a number of flowers, but how cute are they? And then I have from Anna, one of Anna's, one of her butterflies, and I just cut this out. And I have some 3D tape on that, and I'll just add a little hot glue to that to make sure it stays. And I am just going to place that little butterfly right there. So that's my little scene for when I open the card. See, like that. And then I also have I'm gonna go ahead and glue the front on. Now you can decorate the front after you glue it on. So here for this part, I'm just gonna be using some wet glue. So I'm just gonna put a decent amount, because you know you or your recipient will be opening and closing this. So just put a good amount. If you want to use hot glue, you can. So you're just lining it up like a closed book. That's it. I'll just line it up, get it in place, and just the only thing with this glue, you got to make sure you keep pressing, or you can just even go like that. And then you have your closure for your book. So I'm just doing that, and I need to let it dry. For my front, I've decided to use Anna's gazebo, and I cut it out in some of her purple paper and some of her purple shimmer paper. So it's just been an Anna purple story today with this, and I'm just going to put this on the front. So this gazebo die, like, oh my god, it's like love-hate with me now, because even though I wasn't crafting, I had to do something because it was for my mother. So when I was away over the summer, well, in the spring, I made 150 wedding invitations for my mom using this die. Oh my God. And it wasn't just the die, there were florals and this and that and bows, and yeah. So it's nice to see this again after months. But thank God I don't have to do 150 anymore. So here's some more of Anna's flowers. And I have some, these are either, I think they're lilacs. I will call them lilacs. So I don't know, maybe they're not, but I'm going to use those. So I have one here and one here. So pretty. And then what I'm going to do is I've taken some of this is some more of the little foliage pieces in the kit. I just cut those out in her matte green foil cardstock, and I'm just gonna place those accordingly to this. And I'm just, you know, just creating a little floral setting here in front of the gazebo. And then also I have a sentiment from hers that I found that was purple as well. So that worked out really nice. And I'm just going to use that. And it says, "Thank you very much." And I'm just going to put that there. And so then the sentiment, I'm just going to put it like, I don't know. What do you think? Kind of don't want to cover that up, but I guess I can, I don't know. I may have to find another sentiment, but for now, this is nice, right? I hope my glue is dry. So then you would just open up your little diorama. How pretty is that? Look at the dimension, and it's super easy. So now what I want to do is show you how to connect two of them. Okay, so let me grab the one that I have one that I was working on here, and I decided not to finish it so that I could show you how to connect two of them. So what you're going to do is you're going to take two of these, just like we made the purple one without the cover, before we did the cover. You're just going to make two boxes instead of one. Okay, so I have two of them here. You just figure out what side you want to put them on. Also, this long border here is included in this kit, this die. I did not use it on this one. I used the corners instead, but you also get this. So that's what you see here outlined is the pink ones. Okay, and then I used Anna's florals, and I sparkled up a little things, you know. And then the paper that I use is not Anna's. It's some paper that I had for a little while, and I wanted to pull it out of my stash. Let me get it for you. Most of you probably already know what this is, because this is not new. This is Stamperia. This is the Pink Christmas. Okay, they have another one that came out this year, this pink color, but yeah, it's Pink Christmas, and you know, it's beautiful. It's so what's the word? It's like that vintage that we like, those pretty pinks and florals, and it's just awesome. So anyways, that's that. So that's what I use for the paper, just in case anyone wants to know. Okay, so back to this. So you have your two. So what you need to do, okay, so you need to cut a strip of paper. This is 3/4 of an inch by 7 inches. So the long side is 7 inches and the short side is 3/4 of an inch. So almost an inch, not a 1/4 inch, not half an inch. The next one, 3/4 of an inch. Okay, so you need to cut that, and then you fold it in half or score it down the middle, however you fold or score it. And then what we're going to do is that is what's going to connect these two pieces. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put them together, and then I'm going to, you could use tape, but I'm just going to use glue. just try, make sure if you use your tape, it's a strong tape. So I'm just using my glue. And it's that easy, guys, just to connect to. And you can connect more. I probably won't do that, at least not in this video. So just put the two together, make sure they're lined up and they're the way you want them. You don't want to glue one this way and one the opposite way. And then you just line this up. You just line it up like so. And that's it. That's pretty much it. That's all you do. Line them up. And you see me holding, because obviously this is wet glue and I have to let this dry. So that's it. It's that simple. But I'm going to show you more. All right, so that's that. So it's still drying. So now to close this, you can use ribbon, you can use Velcro, you can use whatever it is that you want to use to close it. I'm going to be using a piece of ribbon. So I just have this piece of purple ribbon here. And what you need to do, I did not measure. Hold on just a moment. You cut it as long or as short as you like, but I know someone will probably ask me, how long did you cut the ribbon? You can make it longer, you can make it shorter, whichever makes you happy. All right, so what you're gonna do is just lay your box, your diorama little box, and you're just gonna line it up, make sure it's neat, and then you're just gonna like glue. So I have some hot glue. I'm just gonna glue a little strip across here, and be careful, especially if you're using like sheer ribbon like me, because that glue goes right through there and it's hot. Hot. Okay, now the only thing is for the back side, that hot glue is going to show. So if you have some, like, I think it's Fabri-Tac or any type of the fabric glue that you can use on paper as well, that'll probably be better. I'm just gonna put a little bit right here. And the front I'm gonna actually cover, so you're not even going to see that glue. So I'm just gonna do that. So see, like right here where you can see the line of glue, I'm actually gonna be covering that up because I'm gonna be decorating my front. So I cut out a piece of this beautiful matte foil paper from Anna, and I'm just going to adhere that to the front of my diorama. So what do you guys think? It's an easy project, right? Oh my gosh, you could put like so much stuff in these. Like you could put pictures. You can make like home decor pieces or whatever. And so yeah, so I'm just trying to line that up, and then see that actually covered up those glue spots. And you can put the same on the back. I didn't prepare for that, but you could also put this over top of the back to hide that glue. So then now I have this, and I made this, and this is made with that paper from the paper pad I just showed you, the Pink Christmas. And it also comes with a little envelope inside that you can cut out in that paper pad. And I just added some Velcro, and there's actually little cards in there that you could put in this. So I know this is not Anna, but you can use this box with any project. These are her florals. So like I said, I went in my Anna stash, got some pink florals, and then these stones I added myself. So I am just going to glue this, well, adhere this with the foam tape on top of that, and you're gonna want to tie the ribbon. I'm going to show you how when you open it up. Just if you're using wet glue, please make sure that your glue is dry, because you don't want your diorama to fall apart where you hinged it at, where you created that hinge. Okay, so I'm just gonna stick this on like so. Pretty, right? Pretty. So there it is, close up. And then here's our ribbon, and then I'm just gonna open it, and you're gonna hear it probably crease but it's because of glue. But isn't that nice? Oh my gosh, it's so cute. So there it is. Super cute, right? And then there's the back. And then that little piece right there, you know what? You could even, I will put like a little stone, like one of these there or something. But, or just take this piece and cover it up. Like I said, get the Fabri-Tac glue and you won't see it because it's clear. So then you just tie this up like you normally would tie a bow. You can add some charms or something, whatever you want. So that's it. You just tie it and you have your diorama. Now this doesn't show you this on the instructions, this part, but it's cute. There you go. So then you tie it. So I guess I was stuck on purple today. So here is the one, the single. And you can also, I forgot to tell you, you can also use this diorama box here without this cover. You don't have to use this cover. So you could just use this and glue this on top of a card. So you can even glue this on top of a card. It's going to be weighty, but yeah. So recap. There we go. What do you guys think? Which one is your favorite? I think most of you little craft fairies and craft angels are going to choose this one. it's I guess it's more decorated and it's the double one. So yeah, imagine putting your pictures in here, wedding, baby, Christmas, Thanksgiving, whatever, creating little scenes. So it's so pretty. So I hope this helped a lot of you out. Thank you so much for watching, and please join me